Hey guys, this is ZIRageIZ, and today I'm going to be bringing you my first Adobe Photoshop tutorial. And today we're just going to start off with something really simple for people that are just getting into Photoshop, or just starting and trying to figure out some knowledge on what to do in this program. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the height and width to 400, and make sure it's always on pixels, and the background content to either white or transparent, and I'm just going to go with white, and all the resolution is always the same, and then hit OK. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm just going to make it really black so I can just get a good background to work with for my text here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to lens flare, and I already have something set. If you want to work with me and just go with what I'm doing here, I'm having a brightness of 125 on the lens flare, and the lens type is a 105 mm prime, and then we're going to hit OK. And then we're going to go to the text tool by hitting T on your keyboard, and I'm just going to type something that'll go along with what we're doing here. And we're doing a glossy text, and you can probably see these in most of the backgrounds and icons that people do in the GFX community nowadays on YouTube. And we're going to set this to a nice bright orange on the swatch by just clicking on your foreground color in the corner. And we're going to drag it down, and just drag it all the way up so it's just a brighter color that's going to stick out when we do this. And now I'm going to size it proportionally to my the image size that we're going with. Make sure it's not too close together. That looks about good. And just set it right in the middle where you think the middle is at. That looks pretty good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create a new layer over here in the corner. Excuse me. And we're going to go to the elliptical marquee tool. You can also select this by hitting the M key. And it's probably going to be set to the rectangular tool first. So all you have to do is right click on that tool and drag it down to the elliptical marquee tool and click once on that. And what we're going to do is we're going to click and drag all the way across the text, so about half of it is covered. It doesn't matter if the marching ants are above your text too. That's not going to bother it when I'm showing you what we're going to do. So that looks about good, covers about half my text all the way. And we're going to right click on it, and we're going to go down to fill. And now, as you can see, the contents is already set to white, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. And then all you're going to do is click OK, and then you're going to right click on it again and hit deselect, which is the first option on the right click. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here in the layers palette, because that just looks ridiculous over here. And we're going to right click on it, and we're going to go to create clipping mask, which is just going to select it all on your text. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the opacity here and lower it to about 40% maybe, because 40% always looks good. And there you go. And that's one way you can do it. And now I'm going to show you one more way that's a little quicker, but it's a lot they're about the same. It'll take you about the same amount of time. So what we're going to do, we're going to delete the layer here, and I'm going to show you the second way. Now before you do this, we're going to select the just the regular shapes tool. I already have it on the ellipse tool. Or you can also select this by hitting U on your keyboard, and then right click down. It'll usually start on the rectangle tool, and just click on the ellipse tool. Now first thing you want to do before you do this is you don't have to create a new layer, and that is because when you drag the shape across already, it's just going to create a new layer above itself. So what you need to do is go to the foreground color here, and I'm going to change this orange to white. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to just stay on the ellipse tool, and you're just going to drag all the way over like we did with the last tool, and just drag it about halfway over. It doesn't matter if it's above still, just drag it about right there. And then we're going to click this off, and the background will just disappear as you see, and we don't want that blob, so all we have to do is right click on our layer again and go to create clipping mask. And that'll just bring that down. And just lower the opacity to 40%. Just like last time. As you can see, there's not a whole lot to this. You can use this on backgrounds, icons, wallpapers, anything you really want. And that's a neat little effect in Photoshop. Doesn't take too much time. There's two cool ways you can do it, and it's not going to take you that much time. Either way, both ways are about the same. And yeah, that's basically my first tutorial. If you guys want to leave some comments down below on what you think I should do next, let me know. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you learned from this. Constructive criticism, wow, is please just leave some comments on this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.